What's up, Title Nation? We got our board briefing Monday, May 10th. So, yeah, hopefully everyone had a great Mother's Day, and hopefully all the title moms out there had a great day to themselves or what have you. Okay, we have our warm up: 3 rounds, 5 burpees, 10 bootstrappers, 10 scorpions, 10 air squats. Let's break the warm up down right away. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter board briefing. So we're just looking to get our heart rate up a little bit, get our hamstrings firing, low back loosened up a little bit, and get some squats in. Okay, so that's going to sum up our warm up. For the strength, all right, so we have 3 rounds, 10 weighted glute bridges, 5 kneeling half presses on each arm, 12 hollow rocks, right? So we're getting our glutes firing here, and adding some core work as well as pressing for some strict work. And the hollow rocks are not obviously, but they are the core work in the part, as well as the glute bridges as well, as we're adding weight to it. All right. Review and practice all the movements in the workout. Tons of movements to go over, lots of time to practice, lots of time to ask questions, efficiency questions. How should I try this? How should I try that? What's the best way to do this? Make sure you guys are firing away at the coaches. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have lots of time to pick the movements apart, put them together, stuff like that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 1 round. We got a chipper, V-turn. Okay, so starts off with 10 alternating man makers, 20 dumbbell thrusters, 30 dumbbell under the body pass-throughs, 30 alternating clusters, 50 V-ups, 30 dumbbell back squats, 30 heel taps, 20 goblet squats, 10 alternating man makers. I'm tired just looking at that. All right, so let's just break down the workout a little bit. And that being said, we can just look at the dumbbell movements. And if you notice, man makers, back squats, clusters, thrusters, goblet squats, right? So some of those, like the man makers, the thrusters, and the alternating clusters, are going to be a large movement for the human body to pass through, right? So we're taking the dumbbell from the floor, racking it, we're squatting, and then we're putting it overhead. So long range of movement, very taxing for the body to take on, right? So we want to think about, how can I attack this workout so I don't really have to stop that many times and be so gassed I can't really function, right? So another movement like that is the man maker, right? Down on the floor, up, rack the dumbbell, get the dumbbell from ground to overhead. So long range of motion for the movement, right? How can I get through that the easiest way without taking too many breaks, right? So that is going to be very individualized for everybody. We want to try to keep our heart rate down and our blood pressure down so we can sort of just continue on working, right? So maybe it's not I come out of the gates blazing and I try to get them done as fast as possible. Maybe I do one, right, at a decent pace, and then just try to hang on to that pace through the movement. After I'm done the man makers, put the dumbbell down, take a couple breaths, focus on what you got to do next, the 20 dumbbell thrusters. Break them up as you see fit, as long as when you've done the movement, you've done half and half on each side, 10 and 10, okay? Same with the clusters, long range of motion, very explosive movement, right? Couple explosions, right? So we're cleaning the dumbbell off the ground, so that's good hip extension there, right? And then to get the dumbbell overhead, we need good hip extension. So we're doubling up on a thruster, okay? So be efficient, try not to get so gassed that you can't function, take breaks when you need it, and then just be nice and smooth with the movement, okay? And then another one's gonna be time consuming, the V-up. Yeah, we're just gonna fight through them even if we have to do a few at a time. I know after a few of them, my hip flexors become basically jello and useless, so I have to, really fight for my 1 or 2 reps, and that's fine, right? Don't take the shortcut where, okay, I did 40 V-ups, now I'm gonna go to jackknives because it got really hard, right? Finish them with V-ups if you started them. Dumbbell back squats, just careful when we're racking and unracking the dumbbell from the back rack position. Heel taps, let's have the dumbbell on end, so as tall as we can get it, okay? That's gonna challenge you. Scaling back option would be to lower the dumbbell down, and the other option would be to have no dumbbell at all, okay? Let's keep your hands by your hips too. Don't put your hands behind you, that makes it way easier, okay? And then we got the dumbbells, goblet squat. I'm assuming by now, everyone's gonna be pretty gassed. It's 20 reps, just fight for them, right? And then to finish off the man makers. Here you might be drooling out of your mouth, fighting for the reps, and that's fine, it's the end of the workout, go for it. Okay guys? Yeah, so got a banger of a workout for Monday. Go have some fun with it.